impacts you even if you're not sick, because this blood cancer can take 10 to 15 years to appear. If you stay in the settlement, you give up your right to sue. Learn more at weedkillerclass.com or call 888-403-8201. Paid for by the Roundup Settlement.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
You might want to check this one out.
All right, here we go. Stay right where you are.
Stand by to broadcast.
Okay, people, let's do this. Now we're ready to roll.
And now, it's JP.
Here we go.
Are you ready?
JP 105 The Bone, Real Raw Radio, 800-771-1025. That is the phone number. You want to watch the show, you can do that. Just go to YouTube, put in 105 The Bone, the YouTube channel, pop up. Boom, there it is for you. Good morning, Monica. Good morning, Mr. Diz. What's happening? What's crack-a-lacking?
Hey.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday is right.
Ready for
Beautiful here. It's 80 degrees and sunny.
Welcome to our world.
Oh, that's cute. 80 degrees.
I know.
What's-
It's adorable.
I love how that's new and fresh for you. It's been that way for
It must be nice. 80 degrees. I don't know what
Yeah.
that's like.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is
strange
nice.
and familiar.
I remember
me
when
my-
it was December here.
Give me my moment, dicks.
I mean,
know?
it is April, so I feel like that should be the way it is.
That's never the way it is here. It's way too early for this. But
you guys are losing your minds? Are you guys like, it's the most beautiful day in the world? And we're
no,
like,
because it's
"Yeah."
actually been a couple of days in a row, to be honest with you. But the clouds were out yesterday, but today it's beautiful.
Nice.
It's beautiful out. So I leave here and then I go to stand on a lacrosse field for my son's lacrosse game. I actually look forward to that. Nice. Nobody bothers me. I sit by myself.
See, no, in my head, okay, so my first thought is like that would be fun. I think that would be a fun thing to do out in the, like you said, out in the sunshine and everything. But for me, I would bring my analog bag and I'd have like a book in it. Maybe
No, I'm watching the game.
When would you watch
It's a sporting event. I'm watching the game.
It's not a random kid. It's his kid.
It's
Right.
It's not only that. It's not only lacrosse. It's like
Listen,
high school lacrosse.
Yeah, but it's your kid playing
I gotta
that
pass.
sport.
so you'll watch, girls lingerie football. That's a good time.
I'm supporting women, but
Right,
no,
and I'm supporting my son. So what's the difference?
but no, but I will watch UFL tonight, and a doubleheader tomorrow.
Also, I just got to
Live-
say, I would watch girls' lingerie football. You said it like it was a crazy thing. I would definitely
Well,
watch that.
What was the one we were talking? Diz, you and I were making fun of. They were
it's
playing at
just-
a high school.
Yes, there's just a regular women playing football. That I wouldn't watch. They're in lingerie? Yes, I'm in.
That's
But
what.
they are
Well, that's
tough.
what.
The women, they are the Tampa Bay Inferno is the name of the team, and their season should be starting very shortly. if
Oh,
I'm not
we're all
mistaken.
clamoring for it.
I'm
Trust
saying
me.
it, but I would. Yes, I go.
I got
did
my
not-
season tickets. Don't worry.
I did
Gun
not.
to my head. You asked me to go watch that on my son's lacrosse game. It's going to be my son's lacrosse game all day.
Yeah, if I had the choice, I would also go see Joe play lacrosse.
You're judging before you even see it. You would be impressed by these girls.
You'd be impressed by my son. He lit some kid up. Yes. What's today? Wednesday. Pooh. He came out.
Joe the
Huh?
Ranking the three sports he plays, most entertaining to least entertaining for you.
Watching him be a kicker for the football team was the best experience.
Makes
I've had.
sense because he really had like a section and he
Joe
was
the
good
Toe.
at it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
The Joe the Toe. It took a
Less
whole
pressure.
Soccer's my sport.
Yeah.
So although that was very stressful because he was a goalie.
Yeah. That's
and
gotta
his
be hard.
coach was a bit of a dick this year, so I kind of stopped going. And then the lacrosse.
Okay.
Lacrosse is definitely third, no doubt about it. But
Yeah.
there was a point, there's some kid on the other team, big, tall dude. And I just saw my son come from out of nowhere, and he made a beeline for this dude and planted himself through this guy's chest.
Can you
I mean,
run
planted
through
it
their
like a
chest or you
football
have to
hit.
hit them at the side? Like, is it like hockey? Like, how does it work?
I don't know. I don't know what the rules are. All I know is he lit that kid up and drove him backwards. And then, there was a scrum a little bit for the ball. And then what happened was when the guy had fallen, the guy got back up. And then Joe got on, went to push him back down again. And then he got a penalty. I was like, see, Dick, you had him the first time.
Yeah. Don't try to curb stomp him. Easy, Joe.
Right. That's really the only thing he let out. But that was, it was one of those where half the crowd went, ooh, and the other one went, oh.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. I got a little bit of an announcement to make.
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh.
This is big.
I like it.
Guy practiced the sounders.
Okay, hold on. Your gut instinct, good or bad? Because mine is this is
Good.
going to be awesome. Me too.
Good, has
Okay,
to
good.
be.
Yeah.
Tuesday morning, tickets for Game 2.
Oh.
Your Tampa Bay Lightning
Wow,
versus
that's huge.
those commie Canadians.
Yeah, get him out of here. Take Ian with you.
Wait a minute.
Bench.
Just kidding. I love you, Dad.
Benchmark Arena, 7 p.m., Game 2 of the first round of the NHL playoffs, courtesy of ticketbash.com.
Nice.
Hooking us up once again. Yes. Yes. I'm
Look at
excited
that.
about that. Now,
Uh-oh.
the question, kids,
I know where we're going with this.
how are we doing it?
Monica, this is
How are we doing it?
I mean, I'm happy to.
Your homework was supposed to come yesterday. You were giving me all these options.
Yeah, no.
Because right now we lead with high, low, red, black.
Okay, I'm happy to give you options. I don't want to say this is your show, so ultimately
It's our show.
okay, but ultimately you're going to be the one to make the decision. So I have
Correct.
like 2 or 3, probably 3 different
Okay.
suggestions. I'll submit them to you, and then you make the decision, and we'll go from there.
Okay. Just know that the goal of said game would be to get more people to come to the party and
Oh,
get them
really?
to stay longer.
Oh, that's
so
interesting.
I'm looking for something to accomplish both of those.
I think I get that. But also, it won't be. I won't feel bad for. I'll be happy for the people. The games I have aren't humiliating and frustrating and all.
So we're going to do high, low, red,
those
black.
are out.
Yeah.
High, low, red, black. It is.
That's what I'm hearing.
No, we'll see what they are, and we'll go. I'll give you a call afterwards.
This would be
We'll
a
go over them.
spelling bee.
No, it's not going to be a spelling bee.
I would do that.
But we will definitely know Monday morning when we come on the air how we're going to be giving them away and all that good stuff. But one more time, Tuesday morning, probably I would say 11:40. Maybe we're doing segment 3. 11:40 Tuesday morning. We'll give away a pair of tickets. Game 2. Tampa Bay Lightning Canadians of the NHL playoffs. So that should be a good time.
Oh, man, that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Everything's coming up lightning around here.
Oh yeah, is it getting crazy
I
already?
mean, you know how the city is about their bolts.
I know. It's pretty cool. My daughter just flew into Tampa this morning. I had to drop her off at the airport this morning. I had
What
one of those
for?
she's visiting her girlfriend at UT.
Oh, she can have a little weekend away.
She's got a little weekend away, and which leads me to the moment where I dropped her off at the airport this morning, and I'm like, how did I get here?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
you're
Like
here,
that was quick, man. You know, she'll be 19 next week, and she's getting on a plane and going to see, by herself and going to see friends. It's like it just goes.
What
I know it's that whole proverbial, it goes so fast, you got to enjoy everything. Yeah, but it did go really, it's like, I don't even know how I got here.
I'm not. This is actually a question. We've all know I don't have kids. I have a legitimate question because I wonder how. So you were at one point in time 18, about to be 19, and doing way worse than she's thinking about because you said she doesn't drink a lot or whatever.
Well, I don't know if she doesn't. They party, but she just doesn't get caught.
She'll be hammered down here then.
I'm sure.
But anyway, my point is, do you think of your father and your because you are now dropping off your kid and she's doing that, and
right.
and you see her as your little baby girl and how fast it went or whatever. That was you too. You at one point were 18, going to be 19, and you have parents. So
let me tell you how that played out.
They were thinking about about what you're thinking about her.
When they dropped me off at college, they didn't even stop the car from running.
Yes, they did. They didn't shove
Monica.
you out of the door.
Monica, I had my father got out. My mother stayed in the car. I had all my stuff in like 2 or 3 garbage bags and a TV. Carried him in. My father gave me $50 and said, "Make it last." Got back in the car and took off.
Make it last. $50.
$50.
That's gone on beer that same night.
$50. Make it last.
How long do you stretch it?
Do I think there was a moment in time where my parents had a little soft reflection of
It goes
how
so
did we
fast.
get here, God? It went so fast.
My little baby boy
No.
is all grown up.
No, I
He
really
used to
don't.
gnaw on statues, and now he's off to college.
Correct. No, I don't think there was any of that. I really don't.
And the other question I have is,
Did you give her $50?
I gave her 100.
Oh.
Inflation.
Yeah,
who gave
there you
her
go.
$100? You know,
Yeah.
again, that's all spent on beer tonight.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Fine. I get it. I wanted to have a good time.
She's
you
a-
know?
Yeah, she pulled up in a tracksuit with you, and as soon as you left, she ripped it off like a stripper, and it was like promiscuous clothing.
It was
and she's
barely
like,
covered.
Florida, baby!
You said the word stripper. I will punch you in the
I
throat
said
next time I see
promiscuous.
you.
Said promiscuous.
And you said stripper. You said like a promiscuous stripper.
Oh,
Those
I
were
did.
your
I did.
words.
I did.
Yeah.
I added
you-
that. I doubled
yeah, you
down.
did.
Yeah, and so everybody's happy she's coming. Oh, like, what's your daughter's name again?
Mine?
Yeah,
Isabella.
Isabella. Oh, Isabella's coming. Oh, you know her dad's gonna give her money. Oh, cool. Like
No.
they're so excited about her.
Oh, the one with the rich dad?
Yeah. And she shows up with $100 bill. She's like, "Party's here!"
Yeah.
And she's got all like she shows up with the money and
Yeah. Apparently you haven't been to UTAP in a while.
whatever.
Yeah, she's not the rich kid.
Oh,
on
yeah.
campus.
That is true.
By
that's
any
a good
stretch
point.
of the
That's a good
imagination.
point, yeah.
Yeah, that is true. That is.
Not at $60,000 a year.
She's gonna have fun. There's a
She makes $60,000 a year.
No, the
kidding.
school charges that.
Is she going to BTS tomorrow? Tampa. There's a music fest. at
Yeah,
Raymond
she's
James.
going to that.
The music festival. The
Yeah, what is that?
I forgot what it's called. It's got a name and it's huge. And she's going to that. Oh my god.
Is it just a day full of kids bouncing around on
Just
Molly?
drunken and
Yeah.
hot. Yes, is what it is.
Cool.
Is what it is.
Cool.
Wonderful.
You just as
She'll
long as,
have
you don't,
fun.
as long as you don't get a phone call, you're good, right?
That's what I'm saying. You know, it's the same way as if she was away at school, she's away at school. What are you going to do?
And she would be typically. So
Correct.
like this is
so
almost
it's like, yeah, no.
living on
it's-
borrowed time.
I'm not done parenting. I just have to hope that all the parenting I did do took.
See, and it did. And even if it didn't, it's too late. Like she
Right.
she is
No,
what she
that
is now.
makes him feel better.
But,
much better.
I think it did. But
I never, ever leave a parenting conversation on this show feeling good.
I'm just asking questions. I have another one actually because so she is about to be 19. That's 19 years, and yes, there was diaper changing and zits in middle school or whatever. I don't even know. But so you had 19 years. What do you do as a parent to mentally know, like, because you know this day is coming. You know she's not going to be 8
Yeah.
years old forever, so you know this is happening. You have 19 years, which is a long time to say, okay, this is how it's going to be. Like, what do you do to prepare for that for
Nothing.
yourself?
It just shows up one day.
I mean, but it's 19
and
years.
that's the truth. And that's the truth. I'm not sitting here preparing, hunkering down, coming up with a game plan or, learning a special skill set or whatever. Just one day it shows up, which for me felt like today.
And that's weird to me. And I know I'm not a parent. It's weird to me because you didn't go from she was born and now she's here. Like there's a million days in between.
Yeah, of course there was. But it just, it's funny. She's flown down there, but it was with a girlfriend and I didn't really think about it all that much. Right.
Yeah.
But now she's down, she was doing it all by herself and she'll get picked up and, whatever. But it was just different. For whatever reason, it just hit different this time.
Yeah. And, so
And
now
the
do you
last
look
time,
at-
actually, the last time she went down there with a friend, they flew with me.
Yeah.
They flew
my
with me because
daddy-
I was coming down for the weekend too. So
Do you
Carol's-
now, with that moment happening, do you now, from here on out, you see her as a woman and not your little girl and she's an adult and she does what she wants and whatever?
Well, she doesn't do what she wants.
I'm just saying,
because
like,
she's
now
still-
that you had that moment, do you view her that way?
No, you're not doing what you want while you still live under my roof. However, she's got freedoms. She's definitely got freedom, and it's a whole thing. Keep going until you f it up, and then if you f it up, we got problems. But I don't anticipate it.
Yeah.
But if it happens, it happens, and I'm ready for it, and I'll jump into action.
Yeah.
I can't overprotect. I just tell her on the way out, just cover your drinks, and just be smart. Which I know is going to go to be smart. I think she'll cover her drinks, but I think the rest of the be smart thing will go right out the window. But
And but like you said, kids, I don't know, and I have no idea. I don't hang out with.
that's the
18,
third time you're saying
19-year-olds.
that.
I just want everybody to know because they're gonna be like, "Oh, Monica doesn't have kids. Why is she talking?" Because
Right.
I have questions and because I
can have
opinions.
questions.
Yeah, and shut up, people. But
What's the next question?
no, so that if you're gonna see her as a woman, and she has some freedoms or whatever, then God forbid, and I hope it doesn't happen. But if you do get a phone call, God forbid. Is it handled as she is that woman that she's an adult now, or is it handled like she's 8 years old and how dare you and now you're in trouble?
Depends on what the situation needs. If she needs me, I'm on the next flight out.
I think, of course.
If she gets locked up, I'm on the next flight out.
I mean, nothing that big.
Well, I'm just taking what you're telling me. It depends on what the situation is. If the situation needs me getting down there, then I get down there. If the situation can be handled.
But I mean, no punishment, like, because you can't punish her. She's 19.
No, I'm not going to punish her.
Okay,
I'm just going to see what
okay.
see what the story is.
That's what I was getting at. I didn't know if you thought you still had the ability to punish a 19-year-old.
I do have the ability.
He does.
Well, I do have ability to take the car that is mine. I have that.
I mean,
You know.
yeah.
I mean, I don't want to do it, and I probably won't ever have to do it, but I can. Craig's online too. What's up, man?
Hey, what's going on, JP, Monica, Diz?
Hey, man.
What Monica don't get having kids is, like, it seems like yesterday my boy was just born, and he's 37 years old now. They go, like, before you know it, they're gone. When he turned 18, he moved out of the house.
Nice.
And he never came back.
Did he?
Like,
Well, that's a pretty good thing. I guess as long as he left with with good circumstances, then that's awesome. You know, you raised an independent kid.
We raised him to be really independent, me and his late mom, and we just we got him his car when he was 16, then he bought his own car when he was 18, and then just started traveling as a dealer on the WSOP. He actually dealt on one of the tables that Roger was on back in the day in Vegas.
Oh, that's cool.
So,
that's cool.
Yeah, my son got a chance. He never got to interact with anybody, but yeah. So they go
Nice,
by
man.
quick. You just don't even think. He's coming down. He's coming down next month to hang out for a week with me, and we'll have a good
Enjoy
old
your time.
Right on, man. Enjoy your time. Have a good weekend, Craig. Carol's on line 1. Go ahead, Carol.
Well, hello. How's everybody today?
Fantastic.
Friday.
What's up?
Okay. I have a question for Monica. I'm not judging in any way, but I know how you love grammar and pronunciation. And when I hear you speak when you're doing traffic, your T's are 22. I mean, they're specific, right?
That's
Yes.
been for years.
So
Yes.
my question is, whenever you hear somebody say the word mountain or fountain, and they say it as mountain or fountain, how does that make you feel?
I mean, listen, there's a lot of...
She's judging.
I'm not
Yeah,
judging.
100%.
No.
You're judging.
I'm not, because I'll say stuff like fitty. And I think that, and I've said this before, my one thing is,
Yeah, but when you say fitty, Monica, you're playing.
that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. I know the rules and how to pronounce it, so I can say fitty. If these people are saying mountain, and if they understand that they're saying it in a way that it's not, say whatever you want. Like, whatever you want to do what you want to do. But please be educated enough to know that's not the correct pronunciation. That's really all I ask.
There's a comic, Christina P., who has this whole thing about like red flags and turnoffs, and it's all about proper grammar. It's never me and so F-tard. He's like, it's
listen.
Tom and I are going to the beach.
It will. I'm not. I don't know where it ranks, but I will tell you right now. If someone texts me and uses the wrong there or the wrong to, I think you're I think you're stupid. Like,
Yeah.
I can't. Not. I mean, you do you and whatever, but I don't know that I will have conversations.
There are a lot of people that are dependent too on the autocorrect.
I mean, but then
Oh,
you have
yeah.
to read your text before you send it especially if they're to make sure it's not a wrong there.
Yeah.
There.
I gotcha. Yeah, it kind of drives me crazy too. But I've made the mistake. I think we've all made a mistake at some point.
I immediately text with the little star.
Well, I do that
There.
too. I do. If the wrong
Yeah.
thing went over, I definitely put the word back. Yes.
Especially in our group text. Like, oh, God, she's judging me.
Yeah, she's judging. We
Thinks
don't
I'm
need
an
this.
idiot.
Monday, she could call me a moron for
Yeah.
something I text Friday night when I was wasted.
I used the wrong there. Oh, man, she hates me now.
Yeah.
Gotta fix this.
She's calling you racial slurs.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
It's JP, Monica Diz, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. One more time, reminder, we just found out a little while ago, pair of tickets for Game 2 of the opening series, the Bolts and the Canadians. That'll happen Tuesday morning around 11:40. Thank you to Ticketbash.com. Ticketbash.com, the price you see is the price you pay. Never any hidden fees. Ticketbash.com. We'll be right back.
listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. 102.5 The Bone, where the Lightning play. We are the official broadcast home of your Tampa Bay Lightning.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Just when you thought the savings had ended, Crown Kia is just getting started. That's right. Right now at Crown Kia, the deals are stronger than ever.
We have new Sportage and Sorrentos with 0% APR.
Plus, 0 payments for 90 days.
Or a new Telluride.
Just $449 per month. Don't wait. These offers won't last forever. We don't want to see you
in another dealer's Kia.
Crown Kia, the better way to buy and service.
Call 800-371-0942 for complete details.
Facing an injury is tough, but choosing the right attorney shouldn't be. I'm Mo DeWitt, your Tampa injury attorney. With my zero-fee guarantee, you won't pay a single dime unless we get you money for your injuries. No hidden costs, no upfront fees, just dedicated, hardworking lawyers when you need them the most. Why wait? If you're injured on the go, visit justcallmo.com or give us a call at 1-800-CALL-MO. It's that easy.
Be the Thunder and cheer on the Bolts this postseason at Benchmark International Arena. Single game tickets for all Lightning first round playoff home games are on sale now at Ticketmaster. This Lightning postseason is presented by Advent Health.
Foreigner in concert. Foreigner 4, the deluxe tour. Performing all the songs from the classic album 4 and other hits.
You're as cold as ice.
Special appearance by Lou Graham. Very special guest, Night Ranger. Tomorrow night, the Baycare Sound. Tickets on sale now at thebaycaresound.com. Foreigner 4, the deluxe tour, a Ruth Eckerd Hall experience.
At AutoNation, we make it easy for you to go. Right now, get 0% financing on your favorite new vehicles. You'll save thousands of dollars in interest alone. Plus, shop a wide selection of fuel-efficient vehicles available now at AutoNation. Hurry, drive the car you want today with 0% financing. Go to your nearest AutoNation now. Less stress, more go. Visit AutoNation.com for eligible vehicles. 0 APR for a limited term with approved credit. Cannot be combined with other offers. Expires end of month.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You sort through tons of resumes and you get too many so-so applicants. You're just waiting for someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now, there's a place where you can meet them fast. ZipRecruiter.
Need to hire right away. Start your search for strong candidates. The right fit awaits. Build your team. Build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. And you're on your way to meeting your match. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So try it now. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
You or someone you know thinking about buying a home, tune in to the Loner Ranger radio show Saturdays from 11 to 12. Make no bones about it. It's the place to go for no-nonsense mortgage and real estate advice.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio, sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to JP.
It's JP, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. 800-771-1025 is the phone number. Monica, I don't remember if we talked about this on the air or off the air, but it is you're the one that told me about the Uber Eats driver with the feet.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
This is such a great story.
She smartened up.
I don't know if I think I told you this. I used to, I was a pizza delivery guy back in the day.
Yes.
Right? And, my big hook was if it was cold out or snow and whatever it is, I would just kind of throw snow on my hair to I would throw some snow on my hair to and start shivering at the front door.
Oh my God!
Hopefully get a little bit of a tip, whatever.
Oh,
Sometimes it worked. Most of the time it didn't. But it was worth a shot, right? But this girl, man, did we get into it on the air?
We talked about it at the end of the show. It was very, very quick.
So there's this woman in L.A. She's an Uber Eats driver who apparently one time, you know how if you drop off when they drop off the food, they'll drop it off at your front door. They'll take a picture that gets sent over to you so you know it was delivered and all that kind of stuff. Well, she allegedly accidentally got her feet in the picture. Beautifully manicured feet, right? And she said she did it accidentally, but she said when she did it, she ended up getting a big tip. All of us, so you order your food and you have your tip that's included and you press send and now it's on its way and the tip is automatically in there. But she said when she dropped it off that first time, the guy sent another tip afterwards of $20.
Nice.
That's $20.
Right.
You know how many deliveries she's got to do to get $20? I mean.
Well, that post has now gone viral, and all of a sudden you have all these other Uber drivers and Uber Eats drivers and DoorDash people doing the same thing. And killing life.
Oh no! So is it saturated, or is everybody's getting their share?
I don't know. Her name is Jade Phoenix. She's in L.A. and she said she explained on Threads that she does Uber in the mornings to get extra money, and then started including her feet in the frame, where she posts a picture of the food by the door. She said, quote, "I've seen my tips go up by a lot with people adding extra tips at the drop-off, after the drop-off." And then there's a whole bunch of replies.
Yeah, why's your feet near my food?
Get your dirty ass feet away from my food.
Same.
Yeah, but but they're in a bag. The food is in the bag, and her feet are away from it enough. It's not like I don't know. Diz, my guess is that wouldn't be your response. Not that you're a feet guy, because I'm not a feet guy either. I wouldn't even probably have noticed.
Yeah,
but
I don't want your feet so close to my food. I get it. It's in a bag.
But it's in a bag.
You're right. I just don't care to see your feet.
Yeah.
I'm the opposite of a foot guy.
Yeah, I'm not a foot guy
I don't want to see your pterodactyl feet all near my food. Get it out of here.
Well, in her defense, she definitely does not have pterodactyl feet.
Oh, she has some nice ones?
They were all done up.
I mean,
they're the white toe, fingernail polish or whatever.
Yeah.
They look good.
She's got them taken care of. She said, as somebody else chimed in, "I DoorDash and have pretty feet, so I'm going to try this one out. Update, I dashed for a little today. I tried this and got tipped an extra $20.
Wow.
Another driver came in and revealed a massive $50 tip on a $15 fare.
What?
Showcasing that this concept isn't just limited to food delivery. So I guess she dropped something. She did something else, and she got tipped $50 for the feet pick.
So I'm a man of the people. I'm giving this to the people. If you have big bosoms, maybe you lean over, take a photo of the food, and the bosoms are hanging down.
Right.
There you go. Now you're getting a bigger tip.
Here's the thing. You may, with the bosoms, you might risk complaints if you get the wrong person.
What?
And then they send it to Uber Eats. I'm saying you might risk. Probably won't.
Yeah.
But you might. But with the feet thing, if you hit 1 out of 5, 1 out of 10, you're all right. Right? You're going to work anyway. You're doing the job anyway.
You got to make it look nonchalant. You can't be holding the bag on top of the feet or what. So if I take a picture of that and my feet just happen, I have a wide shot of it instead of a tight shot of it. Then oh, whoops, my feet. As long as you can explain away that it was an accident, I think you're golden.
So this gets better. And here's where I feel like she's jumping the shark.
Oh, no. What'd she do now? She touched the food with the...
No, it said while the tactic is gaining speed, she revealed that she is now aiming for a pedicure allowance and shared a QR code to her Venmo account.
All right.
Where those head over heels for feet can donate money to her
People will do it.
pedicure allowance.
People will do it. The feet people will do it because they want, and then they're going to order from her and they want to see what their money went to. And then they're going to like it because they're feet people. It's a vicious circle, and she's right smack dab in the middle of it.
And here's a sentence that makes no sense to me. Just like how hot tub streams took over Twitch, It seems like food delivery has a new meta, and given how old food delivery is, finding a new tactic like this is quite an impressive feat. See what they did there?
Nah.
And they spelled it F-E-A-T, Monica.
Yeah, thank you.
You wouldn't get all nutty.
Yeah.
I've never even been on Twitch.
I mean, I can't see you. I understand that you're not. I don't know why you, of all people.
I thought it was a gamer thing.
It started as that.
And that's how it got
right?
popular when people saw that you could interact and.
So what is it now? Like it's like YouTube with a different hook?
It's just a live stream that you're doing.
If you want
that
to do
people can comment during it.
Yeah.
Are they doing
Everything.
like OnlyFans kind of material on Twitch?
No. It's very restricted. You can't do nudity and stuff like that. So
It can do it's got a monetary aspect to it, so you can make the money if you want.
yeah, some people just sit there and eat and talk to the camera and whatever. Some people interview people on the streets or do stupid pranks. I don't know, but it's just a live stream that people interact on.
I love that job so much.
What job?
Delivering pizzas.
Oh.
Ew.
I did. I loved it.
That job sounds like hell.
I'm not sitting in traffic.
It wasn't. There was no traffic. It's just around town. I was never on a main, like a highway or any of that stuff. Didn't have to do any of that.
What do you do? Because it's not like nonstop. So you have an hour and a half in between a delivery. Nobody orders pizza. What are you doing?
I would.
You just sit at the pizza shop and make
Smoke
boxes.
weed.
I would make. I would smoke weed. I would make boxes.
You don't want to make boxes.
I would cut and roll dough. I would
busy work.
Clean.
You don't want
a little
busy,
bit.
Yeah, you don't want busy work like that.
No, I didn't want busy work like that. But that was like such. If I was doing a 5-hour shift, that other stuff was about 45 minutes. You know, maybe an hour of maybe 20% of the shift. My boss was cool. I was on my own. I was listening to music.
What does your boss's cool mean?
I met my wife.
What makes your boss cool?
He was just cool. You know, it's like there was never drama. He wasn't a dick. He didn't talk down to anybody. Like he was cool to be around. We laughed a lot. We did. We laughed a lot.
Well, I say props to your wife for seeing a delivery guy and saying, yeah, I want to marry that guy.
She was 22?
Eventually.
23, maybe?
That's the same age
Not
I met
even?
my ex, and he was an optician at an optical.
Yeah, well, you went fancy.
I'm just saying, like, I feel like at 22, you can have a decent job.
She also turned out knew who I was because I graduated with her sister.
That's right. I forgot. Didn't you make out with her sister or feel her up or something?
I made her out with her sister.
Yeah. That's weird to me.
We
That'll
were kids, though.
Yeah,
We
but
were
it
in,
happened.
we were in,
That's
junior high
weird.
school. Yeah, we were in like junior high school, though. And it was just a make out at a party.
That's weird.
Actually, she came running down the stairs and jumped on me.
All right.
And we made out for literally, I don't know, 20 seconds, whatever it was. And then that was the end of that.
That's not even a make out. That's a kiss. You kissed. So you kissed.
No, there was tongue involved.
You kissed.
That's a make out.
A make out is arms or hands are roaming everywhere and boobs are being touched and butts are grabbed and
not necessarily.
That's a make out. A kiss.
That's
is
a make out
kiss.
to you. That doesn't make it the official rule.
That's the official. I think a lips and tongue situation is just a kiss.
I think once there's tongue in there, now it's making out.
No.
Kiss.
Kiss.
I love how you say
Kiss has
like
to be a
he's the
peck.
official guy.
Kiss is a peck on the cheek or on the lips. Makeout's anything with tongue.
No. So anything with tongue, that's like, then anything can be a makeout. That's
Yeah,
way
but not
too
when
little
you're
quality.
not when you're 14, 15.
So
it's
then you
different.
I think you claim it's a makeout then because you want to feel like it was more than it was, but as an
Well,
adult,
that's
you
what it
look back,
was. I was
you say,
15. I was in junior high school. I know that. I was in junior high school.
No, good for you for making out with the wife's sister.
Nice. Yep. That was a thing.
Oh, man.
You know what's funny is
I
I
used to love
remember
trying
that
to do
party
that.
for whatever reason. I was, a million parties over my junior high school and high school years, but I remember that party and I don't really know why.
Because you made out with your wife's sister.
What were you guys, like a big spin the bottle at parties, and that's how you guys?
Early on it was.
Yeah, ours
Early
was.
on it
My
was.
era was truth or dare. Like everyone picks truth the first time, then the second time, like,
then
why
it's
don't you make
dare.
out with someone?
We also had 7 minutes in heaven.
I was just going to bring that up. Was there a 7 minutes in heaven?
We didn't call it that.
Yeah.
We'd just be like, why don't you go in the closet with Brad? And like, before we'd all talk about it, like, I really like Chelsea, so make sure you get me to do stuff for Chelsea.
It's so awkward. It's so unbelievably awkward.
Used to go.
Really
you
is.
had no game at that age.
Zero. You don't know what you're doing. You don't want to come off like you don't want to seem inexperienced, but there's no way you have experience, so you have to pretend you have experience.
Right, but that's the beautiful part of it. Everybody's losing their innocence at the same time. You know, everybody's doing it at the same time.
Not if you're
we used to
bald
go
and
to
yellow.
this girl. We used to go to this girl Andrea's house after school all the time. Go down in the basement, and there would be like, I don't know, a dozen of us, guys and girls or whatever it was, and that's what it ended up being. That's really what it ended up being. You know, it was fun. Those were the days, man. Those were the days. There were no hang-ups. It didn't lead to anything, you know, most of the time. And it was just, you know, just a good time after school.
Yeah.
It really was. We weren't drinking, smoking, none of that. It was just going back to our house. She lived right by the junior high school. We used to walk there, chill out for a couple hours.
Yeah, you all had that one friend whose parents weren't around a lot. So you're like, oh, yeah, we can go have fun.
The mother was upstairs smoking Marlboros.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She was just a bad parent.
She wasn't a bad parent. It was just a different time.
Yeah.
You know, it was a different time. You know, they went by the fact that, okay, if we're at the house, then nothing's going on.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's
At least
no trouble.
they're here.
I mean, but everything's going on.
I know, but we're not out on the streets. We're not doing drugs. We're not drinking. None of that stuff.
Gen X is just different. It's just different.
Yeah, man.
It's just different because you know, if your daughter and her boyfriend are at the house, you're not just assuming nothing's happening. I'm not saying you're sitting on their laps. I'm saying you don't think nothing's happening.
Exactly.
I mean,
my son's trying to get away with murder. I go, dude, I don't want to see her in your room. If I'm not home, whatever you do, you do. But if I'm home, not happening.
Yeah. I kept trying to close the door when I would have girls over. And then one time I came home, my door was off the frame.
Yeah, well,
it was just gone.
Can't close
Nice.
Oh, yeah. I was like, what is this? My dad's like, told you not to close the door. I'm like, man.
I was listening, I think, on the way home from work one day. And did I hear that John Senning had a girlfriend whose mom let them sleep over, like when he was a kid?
She was really pimping out that daughter.
Like he was like, you two stay down here and sleep over. Like, what?
At what age?
Teens.
Yeah, like not, early, like 15.
Yeah.
Maybe a little older than that, I think.
I have friends who have gone on family vacation with the kids, and the daughter bought a boyfriend.
What?
They didn't stay in this, like, not in the same room together, not in the same bed
happened.
together, certainly, but they were there together.
That would never happen. That
wouldn't happen on my watch either.
Oh my God, I don't understand. And the ironic part, JP, is that parenting was so lax when we were kids, but for some reason that part was tight. Like nobody was getting away with anything in that regard. They don't care where we are. It's come in before the lights when the street lights come on. Who knows what you're doing that entire time? But you can't bring it. You can't have 2 feet on the floor in the bedroom. Like I don't.
And I'll tell you why. Because the parents knew that once we were done with high school, they can they literally stopped parenting. Right?
Yeah.
Listen, my parents limped across the finish line. When it came to me, once I got out of school, like I said, I drove up to that senior trip in my mother's car with five of us and 5 cases of beer, the whole deal, got suspended out of school. And I thought I was going to take a beating, and I got nothing. It was like it was barely even mentioned. And I'm like, okay, they just gave up. Yeah. They just gave up. Yeah. But the one thing that parents cared about was not having to get back in the game, meaning not a grandbaby.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's where that was their line in the sand. Like, you're going to smoke pot? I'll deal. You're going to get caught drinking? I'll deal. You get in trouble in school? I'll deal. You get knocked up or you knock somebody up? Their whole life is ruined because they're back in the game again because they know you're too stupid to do it on your own, right? So that was the one. I think that's why the parents held on to that as their one line in the sand.
It's like you. As long as they were fine with whatever, as long as it didn't, make them have any kind of inconvenience.
Don't get caught.
Yeah.
That's what I always say.
My friends,
you're gonna do what you're gonna do.
My parents wouldn't let me have friends over too much. As soon as there'd be like 2 people, they'd yell like, "Get these people out of my house!" Like,
oh yeah,
they hated that. They hated there was a lot of people at their house.
No, my house. I'm not saying that I had parties when they weren't home.
Oh hell no,
because they were away a lot. And I had some big parties too. But
see, I had Monica as a sister, basically. Like she would go tattle, she would snitch, she was the parents' informant. She would make sure that like anything that's going on when they're not around, they'll find out about.
You take that back because I told you the story. My brothers would tattle on. I would not do anything because my older brother and my younger brother would totally tattle. 100%. I never tattled anything when I was a kid.
You never tattled at all?
No, because here's why.
In school was a different ballgame. Weren't you the hall monitor or something?
Here's why. Well, I mean, that's a job. But
that's a job?
That's the rules.
That's a job.
Here's why I never tattled, because literally everything would be my fault anyway. You know what I mean? Like, there was no need for me to tattle because whatever... They could blame, even if I did it, they could blame something on me. So I wasn't even going to be in that game. But I will tell you this.
I feel like if you were my sister, you would have tattled on me. Because you're playing by the rules, the book, this and that. That was her. And she hated I was the opposite and would get away with it.
I will just say this. I was talking about this the other day. I was not, when I was that age, who I am now. Like, I mean, obviously still rule follower and grammar and all of that. But I didn't.
Everything we're talking about still...
I didn't talk. I literally didn't talk. And everybody, we should start that now again. No, I literally didn't talk. And my nose was in a book. I didn't say anything because I didn't want to get in trouble. I didn't want to be noticed. So I was very, very quiet and
fly under the radar.
Off to the side and just don't see me. You know what I mean? So I am not who I know I wouldn't have tattled because then I would be involved in something and somehow it'll come back to me.
Yeah.
I will say this though, my mom grounded me nonstop. There was like, I think a week all together in high school that I wasn't grounded. But she would let me have friends over. She was okay with my girlfriends coming over. So 98% of the time, my girlfriends would come over and we'd hang out in my room. And that was my quote unquote fun. I didn't get to whatever parties you guys were talking about. Also, when I did, whenever I was out of the house, my mom, ironically, again, you guys know me, she was thoroughly convinced I had like a needle in my arm, a cigarette in the other hand, and I was having sex, like all at the same. She was convinced I was doing all of the bad things. And I didn't even have a drink till I was 17. I never smoked anything. Like that wasn't who I wanted to be. But since she thought I was, so I wasn't allowed to leave the house. So y'all's experiences about all of that is kind of tough to understand.
You okay?
Yeah, what?
Need a hug?
Sounds like it's
oh my
like
God,
it's
no.
kind of scarred in there.
So long ago. Who cares?
Trauma.
Also, I'll never forget it because I didn't realize how I came up. My uncle, when I was like 18, 19, and I started talking because I was out of the house and living my life.
Started talking at 17.
He was like, Monica, you talk. He's like, and you're funny. And like, who are you? Like, because I was never like that around the family. So, I'm making up for lost time. Lucky you guys.
Great.
Yeah. Oh, so excited.
God, when you
all
say
my
lucky.
opinions I had that I wasn't allowed to say, they're coming out now.
Let her. What, you never pulled that whole let her speak thing with them?
No.
She got rid of those headphones, so I don't think she can say that anymore.
Good news days. We're the chosen ones. I'm feeling good about things. We'll be right back.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Here's your chance to cash in on the Bone Bonus 2026.
You don't know how much I need this money.
The Bone is giving you $1,000 5 times a day, every weekday. Listen to The Bone for your chance to win $1,000 at 8 a.m., 10 a.m., noon, 2, and 5 p.m. every weekday.
Money, 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 money.
The Bone Bonus starts Monday at 8 a.m. Sponsored by Farah & Farah, Tampa's accident attorneys, farahandfarah.com. The Bone Bonus is back. Keep listening for your chances to win. 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw radio.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Dial #law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Just when you thought the savings had ended, Crown Kia is just getting started. That's right. Right now at Crown Kia, the deals are stronger than ever.
We have new Sportage and Sorrentos with 0% APR.
Plus, 0 payments for 90 days.
Or a new Telluride.
Just $449 per month. Don't wait. These offers won't last forever. We don't want to see you
In another dealer's Kia.
Crown Kia, the better way to buy and service.
Call 800-371-0942 for complete details.
Turn up the temperature tonight at the Gold Club, where Tampa Bay comes to play. The hottest lineup, the boldest atmosphere, with more VIP rooms, more stages, and more champagne rooms than any other club. Experience it for yourself at the Gold Club, 6222 East Adamo Drive.
Don't miss out on IDC's biggest ever spring store-wide sale. 3 explosive days, April 24th, 25th, and 26th. Save up to 30% off rings, earrings, bracelets, bands, and more. Plus, it's like double the selection, as acclaimed designers are here with their entire lines on sale. And don't miss IDC's largest ever selection of luxury pre-owned Rolex watches. It's April 24th through 26th. IDC's biggest event ever. Up to 30% off or 36 months zero interest financing. International Diamond Center, Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. See store for details.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Are you looking for the best advice on home financing? Tune in every Saturday morning at 11 o'clock on 102.5 The Bone. With over 35 years in the mortgage business, the Lone Ranger is your key to smart financing.
I remember brushing my hair and looking down and thinking, oh my gosh, do I have any hair left?
I used to look at women with thick, beautiful hair and think, why doesn't my hair look like that?
My thinning hair is making me feel so old.
If you want thick, healthy, gorgeous hair, then you need Hair Volume from New Nordic. With clinically proven ingredients like apple extract, biotin, and millet, Hair Volume nourishes your hair follicles to promote thicker, healthier looking hair. Say goodbye to shedding, thin, and dull hair, and hello to thick, healthy hair with Hair Volume.
Since taking Hair Volume, the shedding has all but stopped.
Now, instead of being jealous of other women's hair, I have friends who are jealous of mine.
My hairdresser couldn't believe the difference in my hair. Now she's using Hair Volume too.
Available as a tablet or delicious gummy, Hair Volume is available online at Amazon and NewNordicUSA.com, or find Hair Volume in the hair care aisle at your local CVS.
And now back to JP.
It's JP. About a half hour, we'll get the dead guy in the envelope. Still got some good tickets to give away for the week. 800-771-1025. That is the phone number if you want to jump on the phones and be part of the conversation. Always welcome. Always welcome.
Do you guys see the photos of this, I like to call the blackface bride?
The what?
The blackface bride?
No. What is it?
So there was this this girl.
Is it what it sounds like?
No.
Okay.
What I just said, no. Essentially, there was this lady who was getting married, and she had like a bad relationship with her soon-to-be sister-in-law.
Okay.
And they were going like back and forth, and like she was really kind of just trying to make it be known that like you're not accepted in this family. We don't like you. I hate you. You shouldn't be with my brother. They end up going to get married on the wedding day. The sister-in-law, as the bride's walking down the aisle, throws black paint all over her and lights her.
Are you
look at
serious?
Look at this photo. Yeah, lights her ass up. Lights her ass up with the black
That's
paint.
like, remember those stories where like celebrities would be wearing fur and then somebody runs out from nowhere and just throws the paint all over their fur?
That's what I thought when I first saw the thing. I was like, oh, I wonder what this girl's dress was made of. Maybe some crazy person just did this. Nope, her sister-in-law. Yeah. And I guess, obviously she got in trouble for this. The bride ended up...
my God.
It's insane. It looks like oil, like tar oil all over her. Yeah. Lit her ass up.
What do you do if you're the brother and your sister just did that to your bride? You
mess up her... Because you're not going to hit a woman, but her husband or her boyfriend or whoever her plus one is, if it's a man, he's getting lit up.
I don't know. I feel like it's okay to hit your
Molly-whopping
sister.
his ass.
I get it. I understand you're not supposed to hit a woman, but I feel like it's okay to hit your sister.
There's like a gray area. Like maybe not hit her, but like...
Yeah, just throw her around a little bit. Yeah, throw her around a little bit.
Or just,
Something.
That's
Why?
gotta suck.
Am I not supposed to do that, Monica?
Maybe
Was that moan for me or for the story in general?
Everything that's happening right now. It's a lot. And then, but I mean,
You'll always remember that
yes.
day.
But also, this
In
can't
the
be
worst of ways, like
Yes.
your whole life together is starting off on the wrong. Oh God.
The worst day ever.
Where's Monica with it? I'll kill that bitch.
It can't be. It wasn't like she woke up that morning and decided to hate that girl for her brother. So.
Well, it had been going on for a while.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So and I'm not saying she should expect that. I'm saying this was like the straw or something because she always hated her.
If you see the sister, like she looks like the type that would like do something like this.
Tough
If you
good
see the
answer.
sister,
Yeah.
she looks like a bitch.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this Karen.
Yeah.
She's definitely doing
God.
stuff
She was a
like
mean
this.
girl in high school.
Yes.
Ew.
Yeah.
So they ended up getting married 2 hours later. I guess she was able to get the paint off, and I guess she didn't get married in her dress. Her dress is covered in paint.
She said no matter what, she was still gonna get married. So she like went and scrubbed off all the paint, and they had like I guess someone go get her a backup dress. That
Put
she
her
was able to
makeup for
wear.
the day. You get your makeup.
Oh
special
yeah, you're not
done.
getting that all out. It's black
I'm
paint.
assuming they escorted the sister out of the wedding.
Yes, and she pled guilty. Obviously, she's all over camera. There's like 80 witnesses that all saw it. So
they brought her up on charges.
Yes, it was. Let me see what it was. It was. She was told to pay 5,000 because this was in Europe. 5,000 euros in compensation, with 4,000 going to the bride, 1,000 to the people whose place it was.
Yeah, because they had to clean the paint up off the floors
Yeah.
too.
And then I think she had a 10-year restraining order that they hit her with.
Nice.
Yeah. So that family function is going to be.
But I mean, is
awkward.
she like her and her brother are forever? Like, I mean, well, maybe not forever, but for definitely they're estranged for a while, aren't they?
I mean, I would think so. I would never. I don't think I would ever. I don't
It's
know
the whole
what
family? I mean,
circumstances.
she did it in
I
front of
think
the
even
family.
if mom and dad died, you're on your own.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like we're going to do the funeral. You be there at this time and then I'll be there, and we're not going to be in the same room together. There's
But
no
I mean,
way
at
would
one
get
point you
over
have
it.
to forgive her. Like,
No,
you
once
don't.
you do that to my wife on her day, because it's
she has to
wedding day.
show
It's
of-
about the bride. It's like
It's a-
it's a wedding day, but it's the bride's day.
Yes.
But it's not even that. But it's also my bride.
Well, that's what I
You
mean.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you disrespected my wife, but you disrespected me and my wishes.
If the sister apologizes, though, if the sister is like and tries to make up for it and says, "Listen, I was completely wrong. I can't believe I ruined your day. There's nothing I'll ever do or say that will make up for that. But I just want you to know that I would really like to somehow build a friendship."
Unless it was like a sickness or an addiction, and for some reason, like she was really drunk, and she's going to get help, and she is working on it.
Yeah.
We could talk about it, because then it's like, all right, I get it. Alcohol did it. Whatever.
Yeah.
But just you being you, nah, we're not talking.
But maybe she was angry. Like
Every time I see you, furniture is getting moved.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Every time.
It says here, and at the time, she had just had a cancer scare.
Oh, the bride?
Yeah.
Oh man, and she survived cancer, and you did this to my poor surviving wife.
And she had a cancer scare. Whether she had cancer or she got over it, but that doesn't say. Usually, if they say scare,
Probably
that means there was thoughts that she may have cancer, and she had to go down a whole medical road. But if she beat cancer, then she survived cancer, and that's a whole different. That's a thing. But it says here, at the time she had just had a cancer scare, which Mrs. Monk said that the Eastwood woman knew. So Mrs. Monk is the bride. Eastwood is the sister. She knew about, but still decided to ruin the most important day of my life anyway.
Yeah, that's awful.
And you gotta know if you're the boyfriend of that sister or the husband, wherever he is, that she's gonna do this. She didn't just decide. Well, yeah, there's photos of them, like they have a kid together and everything. Her and this guy. So like the sister. So he had to have known. There's no way she just did it and then.
Yeah, it could be an ex by now. And if she did that to her brother on his, what is she capable of? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I was with my buddy, and it's funny. He was talking. There was some girl he was talking to in a bar. This was with my buddy Doug when I was down there. He told me the story this weekend, and he was talking to this girl in a bar, and it kind of came up nonchalantly that she had done a little bit of time in jail, right? So they were drinking. He wasn't looking to do anything, but they were just talking. And he's like, what'd you do? What'd you do? What'd you do? And she's like, nah, it's not really that important. It's not really that important. It's not, it really wasn't a big deal, whatever it was. But one of his buddies got her name and Googled it.
Oh, no.
She like stabbed her husband 100 times.
Oh, man.
It was crazy.
So I married an axe murderer. Like, what the hell?
You never really know what you're talking to, I guess.
Oh, man.
Can you imagine? You're having that conversation, and you do a quick little Google search, and the girl you've been talking to for like a half hour, 45 minutes, no matter what your intentions are, did like 20 years, 15, 20 years. I think he said she did like 15 years. Something crazy. It was a long time.
It's rough when you don't like, family's family. You're going to have to put up with them. And listen, I am not, the girl was horribly wrong. We're approaching this whole thing like it's all one-sided. Was there beef between them because of something the bride did a long time ago? I'm not saying everything she did at the wedding was wrong. Wrong. Bad. Horrible. I'm just wondering if it was mutual, like if there was a back and forth and this was just her side of it and it got in the news because it was a wedding or whatever, versus who knows if the bride had beef too and was ugly to the sister. In the past.
No matter what that was.
I'm with you.
Like you said, doesn't justify this.
Does not. I just we're hearing one side. I would like to know the other side. And maybe she is completely innocent and like, I don't know, I always try to get along. Maybe that's the case, but maybe not.
Yeah.
But even if there was a beef, what are you going to do? Take the sister side now?
No. I just would like, I think both sides should be represented.
Right. But so what does it even matter?
Because,
do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no excuse she's going to give that's going to make it okay.
Yeah.
That she threw a bucket of paint on her on a wedding day.
Yeah.
No, you're right. You're right. I just want to know if I would just like to know.
You broke up there for a second.
Not repeating anything. I would just like to know the other side.
You know I want it.
That's all. Ew.
It would be interesting to see what drove her to do that. Because that had to be something big where you're
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
I'm going to ruin her whole wedding day. She's going to have depression anytime she thinks of this wedding day.
I'm going to have to sneak a can of paint in. Like she
That's
had to go
another thing.
buy
How'd she
paint.
sneak it in?
I don't know. You have to go buy paint. You have to pick them up. You have to take the lid off of it and not spill it. You have to, and nobody sees you doing this. And then you have to find an exact spot.
Well, you know what?
None of
even if she's got the can of paint by her feet, Monica, right? Nobody's going to assume that she's going to throw it on the bride.
Yeah.
They're going to probably just think it's for something after the wedding and something ran late and she's got to do a quick touch up between the ceremony and the wedding itself. That could,
unless, and this is my question, and that's why I'm saying unless it's very well known that they have been trading barbs for their whole life, back and forth, back and forth. And then you don't know, you don't think that's going to happen. That would be the last thing you'd think. But you'd also just like, why does she have a can of paint under there? If there's been back and forth.
She's probably like, you're not invited to the wedding. She goes, not only will I be there, I'm throwing paint on you, bitch. You're going to recognize me when I'm there.
I mean, good God, man. I don't know. There's no way I'd go talk to my sister again. No. There's not a chance.
I mean, what if she showed her, again,
I don't think so.
I don't know what's
it's
going
to
through
take
her
a long time, Monica.
Yeah, you are a grudge holder. It
would take a long time. You're better than me with that.
No,
I just would like if she. Long time.
I would hold that. I would hold a grudge because then she's got space in my head. But I would never talk to her again unless, and I would let her know if you feel the need to apologize or if you understand what you did was horribly wrong. I would at least be open to listening to her.
Yeah,
you wouldn't.
When we redo our vows, and I'm like, we're gonna have another wedding. You're paying for that all because of what you did the last one. Then we'll be good. Yeah,
you want in? You flip the dime on
money. Oh.
Everything's about money.
I guess you're right.
It's JP, Monica, Dizzy, 125 The Bone, real raw. Yeah, because think about it. we know how much weddings cost, right?
Yes.
I mean,
I refuse to let her ruin my day. I don't care if I couldn't get any of the paint off. I'm marrying and having a blast in spite of her, just to show her she did not get me down.
well, she took a page out of your playbook because she did the same thing. She brushed herself off a couple hours. She got married.
Not going to sit there and cry.
They did cancel her honeymoon, though. I will say that.
Did they?
Yeah, they canceled.
What? Why?
Because she was not feeling in a honeymoon type vibe after getting paint thrown at her.
Oh, now the sister won. The sister officially won, and that's ridiculous.
Yeah. We'll be right back.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Did you miss the Mike Calta show today?
I heard you talking about tucks, and it just made me think of something. I invented something brand new. It's a hemorrhoid powder. It's not even on the market, and I wanted to send you a free sample.
Well, I can't put your unregulated powder in my ass, sir.
Listen to the Mike Calta Show every weekday morning at 6 a.m. on The Bone.
Or anytime with the full show replay.
On the free 102.5 The Bone app.
New Metal is back. Elysian Space Dust IPA presents New Metal Mayhem. Friday, April 24th at Janice Live. Throw it back to the loudest, angriest era featuring Crawling, Got the Life, and Nookie tributes. $10 25-cent tickets on sale now at JaniceLive.com or win them from theboneonline.com. New Metal Mayhem. You'll scream every word.
Being in a crash, don't let the system scare you. We make it simple. Farah & Farah.
Tampa. Injured? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
Most financial advisors only manage your money. They refer you out for taxes. They refer you out for estate planning. They refer you out when things get complicated. Did they really vet that person? Or did they meet once, exchange business cards, and call it a partnership? A referral isn't accountability. It's a handoff. When your investments, taxes, and estate plan are built separately, gaps happen, and those can cost money. At Trajan, we didn't build a referral network. We built a family office for all. Wealth, tax, estate. One team delivering coordinated planning, once reserved for the ultra-wealthy. If you want real coordination and not just introductions, call Trajan Wealth today. Call Trajan today at 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Advisory services through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. Other services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
It's the first day of the first grade, and she found a new best friend. It's a laid-back Sunday afternoon. You wish would never end. The homemade taste of Bluebell and good friends gathered round. The good old days are being made right now.
Introducing Bluebell Pro, a dessert with up to 12 grams of protein and 110 calories or less per serving. Low fat, no added sugars, and gluten-free. Dig into a pint. It's more than just protein. It's Bluebell Pro. Never has high protein tasted so good.
The good old days are being made right now. The good old days are being made right now.
Look for Bluebell ice cream in your local grocer. If you can't find it, ask for it.
Are you struggling with bad feet? Here at the Good Feet store, we hear a lot about foot pain, but we also hear about back, knee, and hip pain. I'd like you to hear what Kelsey, a kinesiologist, has to say about the Good Feet arch support system.
As an exercise specialist, I've seen all kinds of things that people try to put in their shoes to get out of pain. What I really like about the Good Feet system is that they support all four arches in the foot.
So did you know you had 4 arches in each foot? Most shoes and inserts only support one. Maybe that's the reason all the remedies you've tried in the past just didn't work.
When the foot's placed in the ideal position, everything else up the kinetic chain works better. You have better balance, more energy. You're going to feel better. Being able to move freely means everything to me. And good movement starts with the feet.
Stop by one of our 5 locations throughout Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota today, or visit us at goodfeet.com. Good Feet arch supports are HSA and FSA eligible.
The only place to get the Good Feet solution is at the Good Feet store. Come in for a free test walk today.
Hey, it's Alex Flores from Furman Chevrolet in Brandon. You know, as a veteran, it's important to me that men and women who served our country always feel welcome here because you deserve it. And there's a reason we're #1 Chevy dealer in Tampa. At Furman Chevy Brandon, we say yes. Yes to transparent pricing, no dealer add-ons, no inflated markups. Yes to paying top dollar for your trade. And from me personally to all my brothers and sisters who served in the armed forces, yes, you are always welcome here. Come see us on Adamo Drive or visit FurmanChevy.com. Furman Chevy of Brandon. Together, let's drive.
Hey, it's JP. Look, I don't need to be an attorney to tell you distracted driving is bad. Tampa attorney Mo DeWitt sees the aftermath every day. It's awful. Do me a favor. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel, and keep it right here on the bone. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Just call Mo.com.
I remember brushing my hair and looking down and thinking, oh my gosh, do I have any hair left?
I used to look at women with thick, beautiful hair and think, why doesn't my hair look like that?
My thinning hair is making me feel so old.
If you want thick, healthy, gorgeous hair, then you need hair volume from New Nordic. With clinically proven ingredients like apple extract, biotin, and millet, hair volume nourishes your hair follicles to promote thicker, healthier looking hair. Say goodbye to shedding, thin, and dull hair, and hello to thick, healthy hair with hair volume.
Since taking hair volume, the shedding has all but stopped.
Now, instead of being jealous of other women's hair, I have friends who are jealous of mine.
My hairdresser couldn't believe the difference in my hair. Now she's using hair volume too.
Available as a tablet or delicious gummy, Hair Volume is available online at Amazon and NewNordicUSA.com or find Hair Volume in the hair care aisle at your local CVS.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
Guys, if I could just have your attention.
Let's go! Turn it on now!
You might want to check this one out.
All right, here we go!
Stay right where you are.
Stand by to broadcast.
Okay, people, let's do this. Now we're ready to roll.
And now, it's JP.
Here we go.
Are you ready?
It's JP, hour number 2 of the show, brought to you by JustCallMo.com, Tampa's injury attorneys, 800-771-1025. That's the phone number. You want to watch? You can. Just go to YouTube, put in 1025 The Bone. Go to the YouTube channel, pop right up. You can watch there. We'll get the dead guy in the envelope in just a couple of minutes. Monica, real quick, I'm just trying to look it up. I'll do it between the next commercial break. But what's the name, just so I can kind of do a little bit of research on what my daughter's getting herself into? What's the name of that festival?
It's the Breakaway Music Festival. It's at Raymond James Stadium this weekend. So
what is it? EDM stuff?
That's what I'm getting. I don't know these people. Tiesto, Dom Dalla, Fisher, Louis the Like, I don't know these names, so I'm assuming it's EDM.
EDM, bunch of Molly and X.
Yeah. And the sun is going to be like 85. It's going to be super hot. And funny to
man, Molly and it's hot. Oh man,
what's it called? The Breakaway Music Festival?
Yeah, Breakaway Music Festival, and it starts tonight. I think it starts today. Gates open at 3. Good luck. Just stand by your phone. I can't imagine people getting sick. It gets hot and people get dehydrated. And
you can't imagine people getting sick?
No, I can. I can't imagine. It's going to be a bunch of everybody passing out, right?
Yes.
What happens is Molly will make you can make you overheat.
Yeah.
And it's already going to be, actually, Dave Osterberg
supposed to
from
drink
Fox
lots
13,
of water, man, when you're allegedly when you're on that stuff.
Apparently, it's going to be one of the hottest weekend in upper 80s and sunny.
It's EDM. She's doing ecstasy this weekend.
Oh,
damn it.
Man, she definitely is.
Well,
we're all working through this as a family. It's okay.
We're all working through this?
We're all in this together.
It ain't as bad as well, maybe it is. Will it be like Coachella? I don't know.
No.
I read an article about it.
I got to tell you, man, Coachella looks like my biggest nightmare.
Oh, get it. It looks fun.
Yeah, that looks like my biggest nightmare. Everybody... I think we talked everything is about. It's not even about enjoying the music anymore. It's about everybody in their Instagram pages, their followers, and their outfit checks, and at least that's what you see of it. You know, that to me, that's what it appears to be. Let alone that the music isn't for me most of the time. if Justin Bieber is the big highlight, I'm staying home.
Well, and Sabrina Carpenter and
Yeah, it's
they're-
not.
I feel like
It's
the
not for me.
music I would like more than Breakaway, I think.
For a festival, I would not care to see those two.
I cannot see my daughter at an EDM thing.
Why?
I
She's at the
cannot see
age.
it
Why?
because she doesn't listen to it.
That you know of.
Yeah.
She's
but
also
even-
at the age of where her like it's all. And listen, is it about the music? Obviously, it's a music festival, but it's the environment. She's going to be there with
Yeah.
her college friends in Tampa, Florida, in the sun, away from her parents.
I know.
It's
When
an
you're drinking on
experience.
drugs, that music's gonna sound
No.
amazing.
If what is the drug, JP, that you would be like mad that she did? Like you understand she's
anything.
going to smoke some pot. You understand
Smoke
she's
pot.
probably going to take a pill of some sort.
Smoke
No,
pot.
I'm not. No,
Guys
no,
are so
no,
old.
no. Back it up.
You're lucky I called it pot. I usually call it marijuana.
You want
I don't even know what it's called.
She's gonna smoke pot. She's gonna smoke pot. There's no popping pills that I'm gonna be okay with. Not a chance.
I mean, but
Like I tell you, I have a lot of dead friends.
Yeah.
all
I
from
understand
pills.
that, but that's a. I'm not.
It's a possibility. That's a leap to get to pills.
Is it
Yeah.
at an EDM music festival?
No, Molly, 100%, because it's a party drug.
Yeah, but those drugs nowadays, man, you gotta be fentanyl, man.
On
Fentanyl
the other pill side, not so much on the Molly, is it?
no,
Because Molly is not an addictive drug. It's one of those drugs where you can start to like to use it, but you don't. There's no.
What's
There's no
the other word for
repercussions
Molly?
if ecstasy.
Ecstasy.
MDMA.
Okay, that's what I'm thinking of. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm old. I got to go with you.
they're basically the same.
1985.
One's just a pure form of it.
Oh,
Is that the case?
Yeah.
I thought it was the same thing. It was just another nickname.
can you OD on Molly?
No.
I'm sure.
I don't know. I've never heard of anybody overdosing on Molly. I don't know for sure. I just know it's a non-addictive drug as far as a physical addiction goes.
What?
It's a non-addictive.
What would be worse for you, JP? I have questions.
Okay.
Monica has another question for JP. What would be worse for you in regards to her behavior? Because I truly, I bust your balls, but I truly believe you raised a smart. She's from everything you've ever said. She's not taking any crap. She's a very smart girl, and I like that about her. But would it be worse if you found out because I don't know if you've seen any of these outfits. But if and I don't know if she's got knockers, if she wore like a couple of Band-Aids on her nipples and her butt was hanging out,
Oh,
or
yeah.
you found out she did once tried the Molly and then didn't do it for the rest of the weekend.
It's both terrible.
No, likey. Were you getting something about Coachella? I don't even want to talk about this anymore. I really don't.
I have a million
really
questions.
So he's like
I'm telling
a
you
bride
now.
in black paint, huh?
I'm going to have a conversation. I'm going to tell my wife where my daughter is this weekend, and my wife is going to have a heart attack.
Oh,
Wait
you
a minute.
snitch.
She's not going to be. Who's tattling now? Who's tattling? But
You sent her out there. You dropped her off.
Yeah.
You kissed her on the forehead and said, have
Listen,
fun, baby.
She told me about this music festival. I said, "What are you guys doing this week? What are the plans?" She's
Yeah.
like, "Well, we got tickets for a festival on Saturday."
Okay, so
What'd
you
you
knew.
think? Yeah, what'd
and
you
then
think
this,
it
that, and the
was?
other thing. And I didn't really put too much thought into it.
So it's kind of your fault.
I
No offense, but like you didn't question what the festival is.
You heard
what
music
type of music. You're just like
festival.
festival. Go have fun, baby.
I'm surprised.
Do you need
that
daddy to buy you a new dress?
I'm surprised, JP. You're
Yeah, right.
You're more street smart than that. Like you're more ahead of.
Yeah.
You're usually 3 steps ahead of this sort of thing. So the fact that you didn't put 2 and 2 together really confuses me.
I think I just had too much going on. It didn't even cross my mind, especially that music, because I've never ever heard her listening to it.
Do you
Getting
think
in the car, and I get into her car. We'll go for a ride all the time, and she'll drive. We'll get into the car, and she'll have her music on. A lot of times, her music is blasting when she pulls up to the house. I've never heard her listening to
I
to
don't
wait for
think
the
that's
beat to drop
music.
and that kind of thing.
I don't think that's music that you just listen to in your you might maybe, but I think that's more.
I would agree. It's like a vibe.
Yeah, it's
You gotta
not.
be in
You're
the
not
right
going to just
vibe.
jam to
It's
it.
not leisure music. Yeah.
No, you're going to have to that's an event. And
I also can't see her dancing.
Oh,
You
she's
know?
a teenage
When you're on
girl.
Molly.
She's a teenage girl.
I know. I know.
Let me ask you this: do you
But
think
she also is she is her father's daughter, 1,000%.
Oh man.
So there is a part of her who doesn't like to be viewed as looking silly. You know, there's a little bit
Well,
of that.
she's
There's a
also-
lot of that in there. Actually,
she's also in a group mentality
Right.
girls where she
right. I'm just telling you how I see my daughter. I'm not. That doesn't mean I'm right.
Yeah.
Do you think she
You know?
timed this?
I don't think she's gonna be standing still at this concert, not dancing. And
Yeah.
I
I mean,
won't
if
say
she's
the
got
rest.
tickets and she's going to, at the very minimum, have a cocktail and move a little bit.
Yeah. Well, she's going to have a cocktail.
But I'll tell you what, a lot of it is about the fits. And the good news is, I think with this type of thing, it's more about the crazy fits, not the slutty fits. I think it's more about let me.
I don't want to be the guy to tell you
today.
this. But.
There's I'm almost done with you.
Listen,
kill you.
I've been biting my tongue over what's really happening over there. I'm going light.
I know exactly. Dude, what do you think? I'm an idiot? Do you think I don't know what's happening?
Yeah.
Do you really think I have no clue?
I feel like the way you're approaching this.
What was I supposed to do? Not let her go?
Yeah.
For what? She's gonna have a life. She's got to live.
But you can't have it both ways. You can't say yes, I can punish her if she's living under my roof, and then also say, well, what am I gonna do? Like you have to pick a side.
You're gonna tell me how to handle that? I know exactly how I can handle that.
How?
And you're right, it's on me. I didn't see the EDM thing happening.
Yeah.
Do you think she knew that you had stuff on your plate and you were distracted or whatever, and so she was like she played it down so that you wouldn't question her, and knowing that you wouldn't think that it was anything big at all?
She probably doesn't think it's a big deal.
Would she tell you if she did Molly? You asked her?
Oh, good question.
No way.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Wait.
No.
Yeah, good.
Would she tell you if she smoked pot?
Well, that's light.
Or what is the cool
She might, because they caught Nicole smoking pot.
Yeah. What?
So she might bring it up.
She's an adult, though.
Because
it's not catching her.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? She's like, "What are you gonna do about it, Ma? I learned it from watching you."
Oh man,
I'm the adult.
I learned it
You're
from
the
you,
kid.
Dad.
Yeah. She saw the commercial.
Yeah.
She saw it.
Do you think? Because I know. So she has to know that you would help first and question later. In other words, if something went down, you're going to always be there for her first and then deal with the rest later. I know that,
Correct.
so I'm sure she knows that.
Yeah.
So do you think that you are her first call or her last ditch? I have nothing. I tried everything, and now I'm going to have to call my dad.
She'll call her mom first, unfortunately.
But would she
she'll
last
call her
minute
mom
call? Like
first.
she will try a million things to try and fix it on her own, and then okay, crap, I'm screwed. I've got to call my mom. Or do you think her
she'll
first
always
instinct?
try to she's very independent.
I believe that.
So she'll always try to fix things on her own before she gets to us.
All right.
She hates coming to us for help.
What's more likely? She does Molly or some coke?
Dude, I'm knocking you out.
I
when
know.
I see you.
I'm
It's
almost
a simple question. Simple question. It's your daughter. You said she's just like Dad. All right, let me ask you this: what would you have done more likely, Molly or coke?
Dude, I didn't touch cocaine until I was over 30 years old.
So Molly's the answer.
And I've never touched Molly.
Oh.
Ever. I never did it.
Well, she's probably going to be an angel too, so nothing to worry about.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
She'll smoke a lot of pot.
Will you?
Can I be honest with you guys for a second?
Yeah.
I used to do to Roger exactly what you two are doing to me now.
Karma.
Exactly, because his daughters were going to the EDM festivals and all that kind of stuff. I was doing the exact same thing.
Now I don't. I started to feel bad. Now I don't at all. Like even a little bit.
The exact same thing.
Do
The
you
Molly.
think- How much will this affect your sleep or preoccupy your brain this weekend while she's here? What's the percentage? Like, will you be up or will you just be like, whatever?
No, I can't do anything about it. Nicole will be. Nicole sweat it.
That sweet baby's going to get grinded on whether you like it or not.
Dude,
What?
enough.
It's a festival.
Do I sound like I'm joking at this point? Like, enough.
But hold on, but I mean, you just don't want to. Okay, so you just want to be in denial, like, and
It's not that I want to be denial. I don't need him talking about it. It's my goddamn daughter, dude.
This is the same thing that happened with Roger, man. Yeah.
No, I didn't go to grinding on him and sex acts and stuff like that.
I didn't say sex.
About the drugs.
Didn't say sex. I said grinding.
Okay, we're done now, right?
Yeah. Where is she staying? Where is she got a hotel or is she staying at the dorms?
She's on campus. She's on campus.
Okay. I'm not saying anything because you're
No, don't. You'll get yelled at.
Before.
I got yelled at.
I'll just say this: in my early 20s, I stayed at the dorm.
Where was this aggression for her? That's what I want to know.
Because she didn't take it to the sex place.
Okay,
you took it
I
there.
did it. Grinding is not sex.
Oh no, what is it?
Well, it's a good dance. It's a good dance.
What is it
session.
supposed to lead to?
It's a good dance session.
I'm literally sweating. I'm literally sweating and sweaty.
That's gonna be like the festival.
Is this what Gareth feels like when JP and I are going at it? Because I'm like, I can't. I'm stressed out.
Yeah, his whole thing is I don't like it when mom and dad fight.
Yeah, although the weird part for me is I kind of want answers to these questions too.
There's nothing left to nothing left to answer. I want the whole thing while you were asking about Coachella.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, well, there was a nurse.
sidetracked.
There's a nurse who wanted
Does it
something
even
different.
matter at this point?
She does. Yeah, she's at Coachella helping people. It'd be like your daughter.
What?
You hope that.
What do you mean she's helping people?
Well, she was in pediatric emergency stuff or whatever. She wanted something different, so she's at Coachella. Never knowing what the day is going to bring as far as who's going to pass out or be sick or whatever. So she's there with hydration and whatever. I don't know. But anyway, you better hope someone like that is at the festival this weekend just in case.
Yeah.
Your daughter, I said this already. I 100% believe your daughter is not going to take any smack from anyone. She won't put up with anything. I think she's a tough chick. And for that,
I just need her to cover her drinks.
I think she will. Fear. I think that's her first. And honestly, it's sad to say because when we were young, it just never occurred to us. But I think kids nowadays know that. And when we didn't, because they've heard horror stories. So
that's my biggest fear.
Understandable.
That's my biggest fear, is that somebody spikes a drink. All right, your dead guy today is a white American guy. I would say you know best from movies. Don't even bother with TV. If there's TV in there, it's like a spinoff or something. Movies. White American guy.
Did this guy die in the 2000s?
Yes. Douche lips.
Did he also do stuff besides acting?
Yes. Yeah, he did.
Nice. I'm on a roll.
Yeah, he did. 800-771-1025. So one more time, white American guy, movies. He is someone who died in the 2000s, and he definitely did stuff other than acting. All right, your job now, you ask yes or no questions. You get a yes, you get to go again, you get a no, and then we move on to a new call, put the clues together, win prizes. It's Dead Guy in the Envelope, 1025 The Bone, Real Raw Radio.
You're listening to JP on 1025 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The open mic on the free 1025 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Be the Thunder and cheer on the Bolts this postseason at Benchmark International Arena. Single game tickets for all Lightning first round playoff home games are on sale now at Ticketmaster. This Lightning postseason is presented by Advent Health.
Hey, Tampa Bay, pollen season is here, and you know what that means. It's time to bubble down. Stop by Bubble Down Car Wash and get the best clean for your ride. Say goodbye to pollen and hello to a spotless shine. Bubble Down Car Wash, the bestest car wash in town.
I'm Ultima Morgan. Morgan & Morgan isn't just an injury firm. It's our family's life work. It's my husband, it's my sons, it's me. When we take a case, we see a family just like ours. $30 billion recovered is something I'm proud of. But what I'm really proud of are the families we stood beside. It's an honor to fight for you when you need our support the most. Morgan & Morgan, for the people and your family.
Injured? Dial pound law.
Offices Tampa, St. Petersburg.
Is your AC system failing to cool as efficiently as it should? Give Climate Design Home Services a call today, because now through the end of May, you could get a brand new super efficient Train HVAC system with a generous rebate of up to $2,600. Do not get caught in this Florida heat this summer. It could be even hotter than last year. Put your mind at ease. Call Climate Design at 527-540-0097 or go to climatedesign.com.
Brandon Honda's having its biggest certified pre-owned event of the entire year. Hi, I'm Sam Robbie. Right now, Brandon Honda gets certified pre-owned vehicles starting from $6,900, backed up with a real nationwide lifetime warranty. Get CRVs from $15,000, Accords $12,000, and get certified Civics from an incredible $9,000. Plus, for a limited time, make no payments for 90 days, and we'll cover up to $5,000 of your negative equity. Get all the facts at BrandonHonda.com. Call 813-565-0114 for complete details.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You sort through tons of resumes and you get too many so-so applicants. You're just waiting for someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now, there's a place where you can meet them fast. ZipRecruiter.
Need to hire right away. Start your search for strong candidates. The right fit awaits. Build your team. Build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. And you're on your way to meeting your match. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So try it now. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
This message comes from Viking, committed to exploring the world in comfort. Journey through the heart of Europe on an elegant Viking longship with thoughtful service, destination-focused dining, and cultural enrichment on board and on shore. With small ships that bring travelers closer to the destination, there's more time to explore. And every Viking voyage is all-inclusive, with no children and no casinos. Discover more at Viking.com.
I move mountains for a living. Literally. That means I don't carry hand lotion, and when it comes to serious heartburn, I don't mess around with anything but Rolaids. Rolaids' dual-active formula has calcium carbonate and magnesium hydroxide that relieves heartburn fast. Yeah, you heard right. 2 actives for that powerful relief. And the best part? The roll fits right here in my pocket, so I can get back to moving mountains.
Rolade spells powerful relief. Read each label. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Eligibility and results may vary. A beautiful, confident smile can change everything. It changes how people see you and how you see yourself. When you're proud of your smile, confidence comes naturally. At Sage Dental, we make that confidence possible. Using the latest technology, our caring team of dentists, orthodontists, and oral surgeons use minimally invasive techniques for the smile you've always wanted. Whether it's braces, clear aligners, implants, partial or full restorations, all of Sage Dental's personalized treatments are conveniently done right there in the office. With same-day and next-day appointments, call Sage now and visit our newest location in St. Petersburg. We work with most insurance plans. No insurance? No problem. Our Sage Care Plus plan can save you up to 65% on general or specialty dental care. Sage Dental, leading with innovation centered on care. Call 800-299-1100. 800-299-1100. That's 800-299-1100.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to JP.
Stay guy in the envelope. 800-771-1025. Your clues so far. We got a guy that you know from the movies. White guy, American guy. Died in the 2000s. And he's definitely known for stuff other than acting. Yes or no questions. Bobby, line 1. Go ahead, Bobby.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone.
Hey.
Was he mostly known for, like, action-type movies?
No. Joe, line 2.
Yeah, was he in a movie franchise?
Yeah, he was definitely part of a movie franchise. No doubt. No doubt.
Was he murdered?
No.
Whoa.
No. Eric, line 3.
Hey, guys. Was he in comedies?
No. No. John, line 4.
Was he in the movie Roadhouse?
He was not in the movie Roadhouse, no.
Was he popular in the 80s?
Yeah. He's his career was definitely going in the 80s. I would say he had a long career. I mean, the 60s right up until his death. And he's got lots of movies. You know all about him. He's involved with some big movies.
Is he an icon of sorts then? Why is my voice going like this?
Why am I going through puberty as we speak?
I don't know.
Is he an icon?
Okay, if you even have to think about it like that, he's not.
I don't know if icon is the word, but if somebody made a strong enough argument, you could probably win me over. You know? Marcus, line 1.
Yeah, was he known for his mustache?
No. He's not known for a mustache.
Did he have a mustache?
He did not have a mustache.
Was he a good-looking guy? Was he like hotsy totsy? As I said.
I mean, he's a good-looking dude, I guess. He's not like he wasn't somebody that the girls would have posters of him on the wall.
Okay.
You know, that wasn't what you, that's not who he is.
Do kids do that anymore? Like, did your daughter? Like,
I don't know.
I feel like magazines aren't even a thing anymore. So where do you even get them?
No, she didn't have.
That's sad.
No,
That's a rite of
There were no
passage.
posters. My son had she would have. Well, yeah, no, she had a Drake poster. She had like a Drake thing on her wall. And my son had some like Yankee stuff when he's not even a Yankee fan.
I feel like that's a rite of passage for a girl to find, like to have a crush on some celebrity, tear out, like go through the Teen Beat, Tiger Beat magazine and pull them out and stick them on your wall. You know what I mean? Like if the people don't do that now, what would they just have them as your wallpaper on your computer? What's the equivalent?
Probably. I remember my friend when we were kids. My friend Michael's sister Christine had Def Leppard everywhere in her room.
Did she know how to draw? Everybody knew how to. Well, not everybody. Some people knew how to draw, like the Def Leppard
logo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to draw the band logos all the time.
Could you do it now?
Some of them. I could do Anthrax. Obviously, I can do Van Halen. I can do Rush.
Yeah.
I could do AC/DC. Let's do Manny line 2.
Hey, guys, how's it going?
Hey, man.
Hey, was he in the movie with Christopher Reeve?
No. John line 4.
Was he in the movie Ghost?
No.
I think people think it's.
Bobby line 1.
Was he known for being in good shape?
Oh. Like he wasn't fat.
I don't see him as a fat guy, so I guess.
Are they drama movies, I'm assuming?
What?
Drama movies.
The movie is a drama based?
You could say that, I guess.
Did his significant other star in any of the movies with him?
Oh.
No. No.
Wah, wah.
Mark line 3.
Hey, did he star in a baseball movie by chance?
No. All right, I'm going to give you guys a little hint here. You know this guy. Yes, he acted. That's not what you know him for best.
Oh, well, that's a whole other. Okay.
That's not what you know him for best. The acting is like secondary to.
So if did whatever the primary thing is that did that lead to the acting?
Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
I was on a whole other. I didn't realize acting.
Right, because that's what that's where it takes you.
Yeah. Well, you said movies, so
Well, that and Diz had asked about did he do anything else besides acting? The answer is yes.
That's true.
But the acting was not what was first and foremost. Yeah. Dean, line 1.
How you doing?
Hey.
Was he in Western?
No. Monica, why don't you do nerd notes, please?
Gotta guess, that ain't it. Monica's got receipts, every miss on the list. Nerd notes, dead guy in the envelope. JP, Monica, Dizzy, keep the score. Nerd notes, stacking every wrong hope, so you don't guess that same name anymore. Nerd notes.
Score is 5-2, by the way.
Thank you. I was just going to ask. Thank you. Appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Let's see. We have a white American. We know from the movies he did do other stuff besides acting, which apparently kind of led to his acting. He had a long career from the 1960s until his death. Keep that in mind. He died in the 2000s. He was in a franchise movie. He was popular in the 1980s. Not action movies. He was not murdered, and not comedies either.
I said he was part of a franchise movie. The other thing that this guy did was also in the movies.
What?
Okay? The other thing this guy did was also, the thing that he's best known for is also in the movies. Kyle, line 1.
Is this guy famous in the horror genre?
Yes.
Was he in Edward Scissorhands?
No.
So was he a director?
He is, let's see what he's been.
Only because you said the other thing he does was in the movies.
Yes, director, producer, actor, writer, all of it. All of it. He did all that stuff. Chad, line 2.
Okay, I was gonna ask if he was a director, but you just answered that. Did he direct Blazing Saddles?
No. I'm telling you, man, horror is where you want to be with this. Shane, line 3.
Is he on a salad dressing bottle?
No.
He's famous for horror movies. What?
I know.
I get it. Maybe, well.
Every day we have the same wonderment.
I just might. Yeah.
We have the same wonderment come upon us.
I like, can we also focus on the positive? There are, the last couple of days, actually, there's been a couple of people who have narrowed it down. Like they're playing the game.
Yeah, well, the horror thing.
Yes.
The horror thing where he's a writer, producer, director.
Yes.
That's where you need your focus.
Thank you, sir.
Cody, line 1.
Hey, guys. Was he in the Planet of the Apes, the original?
I don't think so, no. Who are you thinking?
Oh, I literally just hung up.
Yeah, it's fine. John, line 2.
Was he part of Nightmare on Elm Street?
Yes.
Is it Wes Craven?
Wes Craven is the dead guy in the envelope.
Why does he sound annoyed? Is it Wes Craven?
I don't know.
People.
All I got left is I got a pair of tickets to see Weezer at Benchmark on October 4th. Is that cool?
I put him on hold because I didn't want to hear.
No.
That's okay. Give it to someone else. Okay, pass it forward.
No, Wes Craven is the dead guy in the envelope. I can't believe, like, the stuff that he did is just...
I love that.
With Nightmare on Elm Street, he did the Scream movies.
I love all the scary movies.
People Under the Stairs. And you know me, I don't like horror stuff. Nightmare on Elm Street, I was able to watch. But I know The Hills Have Eyes was huge. That movie, Serpent in the Rainbow, has come up in conversation on the show a whole bunch of times.
I've never
too.
seen that. I've never seen Hills Have Eyes.
Oh, man, that thing is... I never saw the original, but the remake's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Serpent in the Rainbow that's a tough watch. It was a tough watch. I was a kid when it came out, but that was a tough watch.
Isn't it? I think it's awesome to get scared out of your mind, like looking behind, jumping, tense, like, oh my God, what's going to happen? That's the best.
I don't know how. That's a panic attack. I don't need it.
His biggest hit was definitely Vampire in Brooklyn. That's definitely his biggest hit.
I don't know what that is.
Think
but I'm out.
if we dug him up and asked him if we dug him up and asked him about, like, if he had one do-over in life, which one would he erase? I'm pretty sure Eddie and Wes Craven would both say Vampire in Brooklyn.
I've never heard of that.
You've never heard of Vampire in Brooklyn?
No, was Eddie Murphy a vampire? Because already I'm out.
In Brooklyn.
In Brooklyn.
Yeah, can I guess where he was looking? Yeah, no, I don't do vampires or werewolves or any of that.
It's right there in the title.
Yeah.
Everything you need to know. The whole premise.
Angela Bassett, I think, is like the cop, right? Did you see it? You ever see it, JP?
Me? Yeah, but it was a long time ago. Let's see. It was Eddie Murphy, Angela Bassett, and that's Kadeem Hardis. Oh, yeah, I remember that dude. That was the guy from
a different world.
A Different World.
And he had an accent, Eddie Murphy, in that movie. If I
like,
remember.
I want to suck your blood?
No, it was like it wasn't Jamaican, but he was trying to be Jamaican. It was like a Caribbean accent he was doing.
I was reading the other day. It popped up. They were building a gigantic Dracula-themed theme park in Transylvania.
I mean, how is that not already a thing?
They're spending billions on it.
I don't know how that should have been done a long time ago.
Probably.
Isn't it that's the whole point of Transylvania.
But it's Transylvania. It's like Romania. I don't know how much money there is to throw around and stuff like that. I don't know how much they care about tourism. But they're doing it now. I would probably go to that, too.
So you're not. So vampires aren't scary.
No. That ain't real.
I mean, none of the movies are real.
They are.
Okay.
There was totally a guy named Freddy Krueger in an ugly sweater. And
I know. That died in a boiler room? What?
That was real. 100%. There was definitely a kid named Jason who was abused by his parents.
None of this is Michael Myers.
And then drowned but got struck by lightning.
None of this is a
and
thing.
found his machete.
It's also over in 2 hours. Like, there's an ending to this.
I know. I just don't like. It's that feeling, Monica. I told you.
Yeah.
I don't like to, that reminds me. No, I'm good.
There was definitely a leprechaun in the hood, too.
Right. Right back.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic.
This little piggy wasn't affected by the market. This little piggy had protected funds. This little piggy locked in college costs. This little piggy had a 1-year plan. And all the little piggies went wee to college land.
Before you know it, those tiny feet will be off to college. Save the smartest way with a Florida prepaid plan. Unlike a regular savings account, the funds are dedicated and guaranteed to cover tuition costs. So when they're ready to go, you are too. Save for their story. Enroll by April 30th and get $50.
Hey, it's Mike Calta here to tell you about my friends at Stingray Chevrolet in Plant City. During the Stingray Difference Sales event, they're making room for summer inventory with one-time pricing below market value. Plus, the Stingray Difference means you can trade up for less. They're paying top dollar while values are high. Keep the cash or use it to trade up and save even more. But don't wait. The best will sell fast. Visit StingrayChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
John Senning here. Look, I don't need to be an attorney to tell you distracted driving is bad. And Tampa attorney Mo DeWitt sees the aftermath every day, and it's awful. Do me a favor. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel, and keep it right here on 102.5 The Bone. If you're injured on the go, just call Mo. Just call MOE.com.
Spring is here, and it's time to level up at Crown Honda. The Honda Spring event is on, and the savings are in full bloom. Ready for an upgrade? Put a spring in your step with a new Honda Civic LX, just $169 per month. Or a new Honda Accord LX, just $217 per month. Don't wait. Drive home your Honda today. Online at crownhonda.com. The better way to buy and service. Call 800-722-6439 for complete details.
Breaking news for your home. Wayday. Wayfair's big sale is almost here, and you can score the best deals in home. Like up to 80% off everything home. Yes, you heard that right. 80% off with free shipping on everything. Plus surprise flash deals all Wayday long. We're talking outdoor furniture and essentials, rugs, and more. All at Wayfair. And all up to 80% off during Wayday. Shop Wayfair's Wayday from April 25th through 27th.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter. You or someone you know thinking about buying a home, tune in to the Lone Ranger radio show Saturdays from 11 to 12. Make no bones about it. It's the place to go for no-nonsense mortgage and real estate advice.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along. Which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter. Tell us what you think.
Makes me feel good.
Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The open mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY. And now, back to JP.
JP, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. Monica Dizzy, got a little while left before we hand it off to the Senning Show. 800-771-1025. A little reminder, Tuesday Tuesday morning, around 11:40, we will get to a pair of tickets to give away for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Game 2 of that series Tuesday night at Benchmark.
Nice.
The Lightning and the Canadians. So big thank you to ticketbash.com. At ticketbash.com, the price you see is the price you pay. Never any hidden fees. Great seats, amazing prices, no hassles. Ticketbash.com. Thanks to Vinny for coming through. Once again, that'll be Tuesday morning at 11:40. And Monday, we'll tell you exactly what we're doing to give away those tickets.
Monica, you still going to your, was it psychic reader?
I love me a tarot reader, yes.
Right? She just,
When's the last
just
time
the
you
cards,
went?
right?
Last time we went, though, Monica, wasn't it a bust?
It was in January.
Oh.
Well, what's weird, funny you should say that, because remember I told you she stopped at March. He was like, oh, yeah, and then she started talking about me and all of this, and one of you brought up maybe she just didn't, maybe it was bad news and she didn't want to say it. And I will tell you this right now.
Dizzy's good at that. He does that a lot. He'll give you the bad news and then hit you in the face with it.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was
Agent of Chaos.
All of the horoscopes and the tarot readings now in my Scorpio, the Scorpio vibe is that something huge is going to happen to me in the next month, like a huge. And they're not saying, they're like, it could be good, it could be bad. And maybe this is what she didn't want to tell me because she stopped in March and we're in April now.
Right, but
I'm just saying I'm on the lookout.
Are you?
I am on my edge of my seat because something huge is in the stars. Something huge is going to change.
How much mental real estate does it take up?
I mean, 15 to 20%, more than it should.
Is it going in your head? Is it a thought once a day?
Yes, but only because I check out
horoscopes,
stuff like that. Well, yeah, no, there's a tarot. There's this chick online who does it for the weekend and for the week, and I'll check her out too. And
but
so,
does she know? How can I put this without sounding like I'm insulting you? Does she understand that what is big to you might not be big
Yes.
to other people? So, for instance, it could have been the Aldi thing in your gift card for $5.
That is true.
Could have just been that.
That is true. Well, the two things.
That would be sad.
Makes
You got a meat stick and $10 gift card and yogurt, whatever the hell
bag,
you
I
got.
got
Granola bar.
mini
girls.
muffins.
Go retire.
A grape water. No, but it's the ones that I do online are for Scorpios, not just personally for me.
Yeah.
So it's like Scorpios, you have something in, and the one chick is like, okay, here's where your career is going, here's where your love life is going, whatever. But the big general picture is for Scorpios. It's something big.
I always hated those where it's like, everyone who's a Taurus, you're going to feel this. What?
Right.
We're all going to do this?
Yeah.
That seems insane. No.
Why did you even bring it up, Diz?
Well, because I thought that this might be a good path for her to do. You're into the tarot cards. What about tea leaves?
I
believe in that?
believe in that. I've never been able to read them, but I believe in that, yes.
Open palms? They read your palm?
100%. I've had that done recently.
What about cheese?
Wait, back up 1 second. Hold on to cheese because we're definitely going to get to that.
Eat it.
When did you get your palm read?
Last summer, actually. Last summer, I want to say maybe July or August or something like that. Yeah.
How'd that go?
To be honest with you, the woman was a last minute thing. We were supposed to go to someone else and then she wasn't available, so we had to go. I went in kind of not really trusting her. I think it went well. She nailed a few things about specifics and stuff. So yeah.
Okay.
I
To the
believe.
cheese. Go back to the cheese now, Diz. This ought to be good.
Yeah, this lady, her name is, let me grab her name real quick. She's called the Cheese Witch, Jen Billock.
The Cheese Witch?
The Cheese Witch.
Not to be mistaken, my cheese whiz.
Yeah.
Right.
She said that one of her first memories was she was looking to a cheese cave with her parents, and she was just had a oh my god moment where
She was looking through a cheese what?
Cheese cave, whatever that is. I don't know what a cheese cave is.
Oh, they keep in cool, damp places. That's where they keep cheese. I believe Parmigiano Reggiano is kept in caves and blue cheese is kept in caves, stuff like that.
Well, this is known as tyromancy, which dates back to the 2nd century and was big in England during the Middle Ages to determine whether a criminal was guilty or innocent and to predict the viability of a given harvest season. So this goes way back, which also is kind of funny that they're like, hey, the cheese says you're guilty, so we gotta get rid of you.
Yeah, you got to die. Sorry about your luck.
But maybe it can it's like an aura thing. Okay, this is a bad person. Or I'm not saying they should use it for guilty now, but I'm just saying maybe it was more about an aura or a vibe or.
Well, yeah, it's a reading. So she said she'll have her clients select their own cheeses, and
I would do this. I would do
Basic.
this.
You would do this?
I would do this so fast.
What part of you, Dizzy, makes you super like the way you would do this? What part of you thinks you wouldn't?
It's so like I would do it for a bit because it's funny, but like you would believe in this?
I would give it a shot. Like I'm not saying I would make all my decisions based on whatever the cheese says, but I'm saying I would go in and if it felt right, if the vibe was good, yes, I would put some faith in it.
God. So each person gets 4 pieces of cheese per reading. And the first 3 represent the past, the present, and the future.
Okay.
And she'll read those. And then the 4th cheese is used to answer a question or resolve a problem.
Where can I get this done? Where can I go? Is this here in Tampa?
This one is not. This lady is based out of Chicago. This psycho is you got to go to Chicago for.
Cheese, which I think is her preferred term.
Call it different things. Tomato. But essentially, she says the cheese is just like a vehicle. It acts as a connection between the person that I'm reading and herself.
See, that's to me, okay. Cheese.
Notice he said herself. There's no dudes doing this.
No, hell no.
We don't know, but
There's no straight dudes doing that.
But okay, so what I'm getting from this, if I understand correctly, is the same concept as the tarot cards in that it's what I transfer. Like when I pick up, my energy is transferred into the cheese? Inanimate object. Yes, and it could be
the thing you hate to eat.
Scissors, or I love cold
Only
cheese.
melted.
I love cold cheese, and I like melted cheese on things it's supposed to be on.
Enchiladas?
No.
Pizza?
No.
Oh, it's
there's
definitely
no
not supposed to be on pizza.
No melted cheese on enchilada. Well, she doesn't like the red sauce.
No.
She'll have it on a white slice.
Okay.
Yes.
Racist.
GP has me figured out.
White is right.
Anyway, my point is, it's about energy transfer. It's about her having the ability, and not everybody has it, to read the energy. And it could be scissors or cheese or whatever it is. And a lot of times it's tarot cards where people can tell based on the energy that I transfer into it. So I would believe that.
Oh, man,
let me go.
Insane.
Let me go.
Where is it, Diz?
Chicago is where this, again, psycho's based out of.
Don't you fly into Chicago when you go back to Iowa?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
There you go. Side trip.
You have to go.
I think my cousins would go too. I do believe.
You have to go.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. She said she did this during COVID. She said, during COVID, I Googled weird ways to tell fortunes with food, and I found cheese.
Oh, God.
So it kind of sounds
Why
like...
would she admit that? Why wouldn't she just say it was a calling every time since I was a kid, if I had a grilled cheese sandwich, I heard ghosts.
Yeah.
Something.
But also...
And that's her thing. She did say, like, when she would look at the cheese, loud thoughts would come to her, and that's what her reading
And
is.
that's her ability. That's her God-given gift.
Yeah, of course.
Like she has...
It's not schizophrenia.
We all don't have that talent. We all don't have that energy, or like there are such things as mediums who are more susceptible to other world spirits, and they can translate. Or that to me, I believe in that.
We all don't have voices yelling at us in our head. You're right.
I mean, I
agree.
We used to have the Long Island medium on our show, on the other show all the time.
Can't deny her.
I think we had her on in Tampa too once. I think we had her on this show once.
I don't remember if you did.
What the hell's her name?
Teresa something or the
Teresa
other.
Caputo.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
With the hair. Did you ever see that hair? Diz, put in
I mean,
Teresa.
listen, she
put
just
in Long
hasn't-
Island medium and go do images and look at the hair.
She just hasn't changed her hairstyle
No,
since like
she
the early
rocks it.
90s. Yeah.
And she owns that bitch too.
She's all right with it. That's
I
her
am
thing.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
It looks like, you ever seen the movie Mars Attacks?
Yeah.
When the lady puts the fake wig on and she's the alien and she walks weird? That's her.
I'll tell you what. Brett went to one of her things
Oh, yeah?
with his
And?
wife. And he came out, he went in there crapping all over it like we all do. And he came out not crapping all over it.
See, I'm telling you, it's hard to deny when you see it. When something is real, it's hard to poo-poo all over it when it goes right. If you see it, just like the magic was real last weekend. I'm just saying, it's
What magic?
Oh, you weren't here. She went to a magic show.
You went to a magic show?
It was a whole
Like a kid's birthday party?
No,
Oh.
it was a whole thing, and I'm telling you, magic is real.
Pulled a hat, like a rabbit out of hat and stuff?
I
And
just
you're
well
like, oh my
have.
God, how's he do it?
I'm just telling you. My point is, if you see
Sawed
it,
someone in half?
if it happens to you, you see things. Most people will see it differently.
He put you under? Like in the
No.
sitcom, made you think you were a chicken?
No, it was
Oh.
more like my telepathy stuff, and then also putting something in my hand. One thing, me closing my hand, opening it, and there were two things in there, like stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's
But
magic.
there was one when she went back. If I remember correctly, Monica, you went like they made you think of one random thought, and you thought of something from when you were back in Iowa.
In
when you were a kid.
1991, that nobody would ever know, and
And the guy guessed it.
yes,
really,
yes.
Well, the woman guessed it, right? Was it a woman?
It was a woman, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm saying
Like a random
look you
thought
up on
from
Facebook.
Dude, a random thought from Iowa.
What was it, Bills?
No, it was not. Sorry. At all. I'm just saying there's no way. It was me and one other person in the world that was in that memory, and nobody else would ever know that. And how did she know it?
That's pretty cool. I went up and tried one of those, and apparently not everyone can get fooled or whatever you call it. Because they told me, no, you're not. Like, you had to go under when they tell you or something.
Because you're a doubting Tom.
That's different. That's hypnotism.
That's true. That was
being
hypnotism,
hypnotized. Yeah, I don't want to be hypnotized either. I'm not down with that.
Are you down with trying tarot or psychic or anything like that? Or you just...
Am I down with trying it? Yeah, I told you what happened with when my sister went. It was when I was having crisis in my life. And my sister went to go to the woman that she goes to and turned around and said, your mother wants to know what the F is going on with your brother.
And then how would she ever...
My mother was dead.
I'm saying.
My mother was dead. And the woman, as soon as my sister put her coat down, your mother wants to know what the hell is going on with your brother.
Oh, man.
How else would she know that?
I don't know. So, yeah. So would I check it out? Yeah. Do I put a lot of weight onto it? Not really.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't live my life every day worshiping and trying to only making decisions based on any of that crap, but it's a guide.
Yeah, but also you are expecting something big to happen to you. You've been living your life that way, right?
You know what? For me, my mind goes to crazy places to begin with. I don't need any help.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? I go to, I catastrophize things on a good day. I don't need anybody planting a seed.
Yeah, because then I feel like you have something big coming to you, and then I make a decision. I think about it, I go, oh my God, did I just avoid that thing that they were talking about?
I know.
That
you got to live your life. It'll happen to me.
Yeah.
I don't have to make it happen.
That's it for us. Thank you, Monica. Thank you, Diz. Sending show is up next. We'll be back Monday morning at 11 a.m. And don't forget, one more time, tickets Tuesday morning, 11:40. For Game 2, the Lightning and the Canadians.
Play on
NHL
Sunday,
playoffs.
5:45.
Right on. First game was on Sunday. Good luck, Bolts fans. We'll be back Monday morning, 11 o'clock. Have a great weekend, everybody. Bye.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. The JP featured cut of the day. Listen right now on the 102.5 The Bone app. Sponsored by JustCallMo.com, Tampa's injury attorney.
Be the Thunder and cheer on the Bolts this postseason at Benchmark International Arena. Single game tickets for all Lightning first round playoff home games are on sale now at Ticketmaster. This Lightning postseason is presented by Advent Health.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah. Tampa.
What's your case worth? Injury.com by Morgan & Morgan.
Come experience our award-winning service department. We service all makes and all models. Hi, I'm Sam Robbie. Right now, for a limited time, you'll get the best service offers we've ever had. Like a lube oil and filter change, just $14.95. Buy 3 tires, get 1 free. And if that's not enough, we price match the competition. Get $40 off any brake job, alignment, or battery. And our factory-trained technicians can have you in and out in less than an hour. Set your next service appointment at BrandonHonda.com. Call 813-280-0151 for complete details.
John Senning, people ask me all the time, why did you get into radio? And I wish I had a more dramatic answer, but it's simple. I just didn't want to hate what I did for a living. I wanted to enjoy waking up every morning. And if you are not doing that currently in your life, and maybe you don't have a big blabbermouth like me, you need to think about a career in aviation maintenance. You can be trained in entering the workforce right here in beautiful Clearwater with the National Aviation Academy. Working on jets and planes and engines and all sorts of flying objects. It's a beautiful facility, and if they fire me tomorrow, it's what I'm going to go do. Check them out today at naa.edu.
I want you to take a moment and think of one thing that you really wanted to do recently, but you didn't because your foot, leg, or back pain got in the way. Hi, it's Dan from the Good Feet store. Well, you're not alone. We hear it all the time. Folks fed up with living with the pain that's been keeping them from doing what they love, looking to us for a solution. That's why we're here, to help you get back out there. Good Feet arch supports from the Good Feet store are designed to alleviate, even eliminate, foot, knee, hip, and back pain. Plus, provide improved balance, more comfort, and, well, a better life. Let us show you how we can help turn your pain into possibilities with a free fitting at the Good Feet store. You'll be personally fit by an arch support specialist, and you'll walk around, see how they feel. Then you decide if they're right for you before you buy. With over 200 stores, there's likely one just a hop, skip, and a you-know-what from you. Find yours at goodfeet.com.
Stop by any of our 5 locations throughout Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota today, or visit us at goodfeet.com.
Hey, it's Alex Flores from Furman Chevrolet in Brandon. You know, as a veteran, it's important to me that men and women who served our country always feel welcome here because you deserve it. And there's a reason we're #1 Chevy dealer in Tampa. At Furman Chevy Brandon, we say yes. Yes to transparent pricing, no dealer add-ons, no inflated markups. Yes to paying top dollar for your trade. And from me personally to all my brothers and sisters who served in the armed forces, yes, you are always welcome here. Come see us on Adamo Drive or visit FurmanChevy.com. Furman Chevy of Brandon. Together, let's drive.
If you don't care about saving 50% off your wireless bill for the same 5G coverage the big guys are charging a fortune for, maybe you care about keeping jobs in America. Pure Talk does. They've pledged to run their entire operation from this country, including all their customer service. Or maybe you care about our nation's veterans. Pure Talk does. They've donated hundreds of thousands of dollars to America's Warrior Partnership, a fantastic organization working hard to prevent veteran suicide. Or maybe you care about closing America's skills gap. Pure Talk does. They're a proud supporter of MicroWorks. They're helping my foundation train the next generation of skilled workers. Don't get me wrong. Saving money's great, and you'll save plenty with Pure Talk. But if you want to be in business with people who share your values, dial pound 250.